Hello everyone, my name is the Clever Fool. Today we will be playing the fourth campaign in the Attila the Hun series, a Barbarian Betrothal. In our quest to complete every single Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition campaign on hard mode while completing the Steam achievements related to the campaign. No particular Steam achievement for this one, we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it.
The Western Roman Emperor had a sister named Honoria, who after weary years of confinement to her parlor, made the preposterous decision to send a letter to Attila the Hun. She asked him to marry her. One suspects Honoria did not know what she was getting into. Attila was plentifully supplied with wives, but he immediately saw the advantage that such a union could put him in. Suddenly, his plans changed. He would not invade the Eastern Roman Empire at Constantinople, but the Western Empire at Rome. Indeed, he claimed half of the Western Empire as his dowry. Attila sent the Huns to march across the Rhine River and made alliances with the other barbarian chieftains. Some, named the Burgundians and Ostrogoths, joined the Hunnic Confederation, while others, such as the Visigoths, sought to seek Roman favor by opposing the Huns. When Attila entered the Roman province of Gaul, he could claim that he merely sought by force what was his by right of betrothal to Honoria.
Honoria. What did you get us into now? Alright, our main objectives this time are to defeat Burgundy, defeat Metz, and defeat Orléans. Nice, simple, and to the point. Our hints tell us that the Huns are restricted to a population limit of 150, which is pretty nice compared to the last mission where we only had 75, but can finally advance to the Imperial Age. So we not only have double the population limit, but we can also advance to the Imperial Age. That's actually fantastic. Your forces begin scattered. Look for a good place for an initial camp while avoiding wolves. In the dead of winter, forage sites are hard to come by, but there are hungry deer to be found. Last but not least, you cannot match the Frankish technology, but you do have the strength of numbers. Unleash the horde upon the cities of Gaul. Our scouts report, after invading Gaul, the Huns in yellow begin scattered. They must regroup while avoiding stumbling too close to Burgundy in purple in the south, Metz in red to the north, or the great city of Orléans in cyan to the northwest. Burgundy trains archery units, rams, and infantry, but is not well defended and might fall to an early attack. The Burgundians are easily intimidated and might even be persuaded to join the Hunnic cause. Metz makes up for Burgundy's weakness with an army of knights and throwing axemen. These guys are all going to be Franks. Their castle and proximity to Orléans offers them some defense. Orléans is a walled city protected by towers and castles. Its army of spearmen, knights, monks may prove a challenge for the Huns. Scouts also report that the Western Roman Empire is sending Aetius' army to reinforce Gaul. Is it Aetius or Aetius or Aetius? Not sure. Maybe we'll hear in a cutscene later. The Romans have no town in the area, but their legions and cavalry could strike at any time. Let's go ahead and get started.
Our forces are weak and scattered from recent attacks. We must regroup before we ravage the Frankish countryside.
Let's regroup, friends. There are lots of deer to be had here. Let's help save this villager here. I would like to honestly start off in this bottom right corner exactly where I am. If we can get our economy rolling as soon as possible, that would be great. So we'll just go ahead and send all our villagers to this town. In the meantime, we can have our scouts continue scouting. Always scout your immediate area first before scouting the enemy. So we'll scout our back line and see if we can wall up. We have 150 pop space and 6 villagers to our name. Tons of small piles here. And we're already in the castle age, which is fantastic too. It actually looks like we've got a pretty easy wall up here. To the south, we can definitely wall this off pretty easily. There's lots of wolves in this direction. We gotta make note of that. Let's go ahead and make an archery range. And start sending villagers to wood. We're out of food. So I'm gonna need to do some hunting. The deer are out front here. I hope that didn't trigger an attack. Let's kill off the wolves with our scout. No, have patience. We should make an effort to grab our natural food sources while we can. Let's begin hunting. And let's begin our wall off. Our wall can begin here. And we should now make an effort to scout out Burgundy. Looks like we have a nice protected tree line, so let's go ahead and scout Burgundy here. Try not to get ourselves in too much trouble. Continue producing villagers. Make a monastery, just in case we need it later. Another farm would be good. And do we just get some sheep? I heard a sheep noise. More villagers. And there is the town center. It would probably be a good idea to see if we can take that TC out ASAP. We got some crossbowmen, but I'm not too intimidated by that. Let's get a blacksmith as well in the corner here. Complete the wall here. In fact, let's check this corner to make sure that there's no gap in the wood line. Grab heavy plow, keep producing villagers. There's no hole there that we need to worry about. So let's pick up the farmer. Still low on food. We should look into getting a university once we can. Oh, we got a little sheep. Hello, sheep. This wall on the southern side. Releasing villagers. Villagers, villagers, more villagers. Let's start thinking about attacking Burgundy here. I think I'm gonna go with cavalry archers, because Huns get cheaper cavalry archers. Let's start putting some villagers on wood as well. I think our base is nice and properly walled off now. Put more on food. Oh, that's not a good farm. Let's do a little bit better than that. Make this a gate as well. 1, 2, 3 farms. We should have gotten heavy plow already, right? Yeah. Let's have auto reseed on. Monk healer goes up. Produce some more villagers. Let's bait the knight in and see if we can convert him actually. Cavalry archers is always good. Ooh. Is that a hole? Really? Really? Okay, well. It's a mistake, but it's not the worst mistake I've ever made. Continue producing villagers. Fend off these swordsmen. Doesn't look like they're good for much. Send these guys back to work. Pick up handcart next. I don't want to have to fight uphill, but I'll do it if I have to. Lost a scout, sadly, but it's better to lose a scout than it is to lose a cavalry archer. Let's keep our villager production up. We should grab bow saw once we can as well. Castle at the front would be good, so we can start making some Tarkans. Let's pick up archer armor, sure. Did our monk die? Oh, if our monk died, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Yeah, I think he died. No healing for us, sadly. Let's pick another one. Villagers, more. Gotta be real careful about chopping ourselves out there. Let's build ourselves that university that we always wanted. Looks like we didn't lose our other monk after all. But I just heard him here. There he is. Good to hear from you, buddy. Wood. I don't want to cut myself out here. There's a hole. Gotta be real careful about this.
In
fact, we should probably move our lumber to the back. That's the hole, isn't it? Yep, it is. Do wood operations down southeast. It's much safer. And let's produce some Tarkans. We'll use the Tarkans to destroy the town center after we clean them up with the cavalry archers. Let's grab upgrades soon too. We'll pick up Bodkin Arrow next. We should get the upgrades before we strike. There's Burgundy. Let's pick up Bodkin Arrow. We're still good here. Nice and walled up. We have iron casting, produce villagers. Oh no, I sent my monk in only to die. That's one wave of attackers sorted. Let's unlock our gate. Stones out. Go this way. Mill here. We've got barding armor for our cavalry. We could actually also build a couple stables. Maybe just one stable for now. Let's attack the TC. More villagers. Thumb ring for our cav archers.
Please spare us, O great Hans. We would join you if you could only tribute to us 500 gold and then build a castle in our town to help defend us.
Really? Okay, so our secondary objective now is for Burgundy to join us. We need to pay them 500 gold, which we do have. We need to build a market to do so, if I remember correctly, so let's get that market online. Build that market. We got masonry. Return to the warm embrace of our monk, so that we can get the appropriate healing. I think, let's do the 500 gold first. It doesn't seem like it's going to give us an option to do the other way around. Okay, that's the diplomacy tab. Burgundy, 500.
We appreciate your show of good faith. Now, if you build a castle within our town, we will know that you can be trusted. You have 10 minutes.
A castle, huh? Probably here. Good enough. They gave us access to a lot of scouting information, which we've been neglecting to do. Marauders is good. And now Teal is launching their attack on us. Not a big deal. Not a big deal whatsoever. Let's keep producing villagers. Think about advancing to the Imperial Age at some point. 8 minutes left to build a castle for Burgundy. Let's not mess that up. Cyan is much more difficult to deal with here. Their halberdiers are going to tear us apart if we're not careful. Let's grab murder holes. Pick up husbandry.
Hopefully we are not making a mistake. But for now, we ride with the Huns.
Excellent. So you can help us by fighting these guys off. Perfect. You can help us by destroying that trebuchet. So now instead of a 1v3, it's a 2v2. So much better odds for us. We need to get as much more gold as we can so that we can think about getting to Imperial Age. 50 villagers is not bad. I think we have all the eco-techs, right? So we are in very good shape. Let's save up for Imp. I think we should tech into light cavalry because they have monks. That way I can at least chase them down somewhat reliably. Out of stone here, so let's mine the stone over here. Tech into light cavalry. Gold miners outside. Let's build a castle out here. Overlooking the gold source. Oh, we never picked up bowsaw. That's a mistake. Grab Imperial Age. Alright, excellent. So now it looks like that since Burgundy's on our side, our next target should be Metz. No idea where they might be though. There's a castle there. That's a really nice one on top of a cliff. I'm not sure where else we might find them. Metz is only in the castle age, so they should be relatively vulnerable to us. Grab Town Watch. Continue producing Tarkans. Well, that's a castle. Let's not run into a castle for no reason. Need more food and less gold. There's Metz to the Imperial Age. So we need to scout them out. Sadly, that castle looks like it's going to affect them pretty well. In the meantime, I guess we just continue producing Tarkans, or Knights even. I don't even know why I'm doing Tarkans, so I can just do Knights. Let's grab Parthian Tactics. And produce a few Trebuchets. Pick up a Conscription. Start getting our Blacksmith working. Racer. And as for Ecotechs, we've got Bosaw to worry about. A few more cavalry archers to produce. Let's build ourselves a TC on this side of the wall. Keep farming on this end. Do we not have ballistics? Let's get ballistics into chemistry. And plate barding armor for the boys. And I don't know if we get siege engineers. I don't think so. Sadly, I doubt it. Should be relatively easy to clean up there. Pick up more light cavalry. Have our TC continue working. We're gonna need more food, I think. Well, that's a mistake, putting trebuchets right there. Yeah, halberdiers on the enemy team is really annoying. In fact, it almost makes me wish I had teched into some infantry options. What are the infantry options for the Huns? The Huns don't really get much of anything. They get two-handed swordsmen, which is pretty rough. And again, I don't know if Tarkans are what I want to be teching into long term. I guess thematically it makes the most sense. Now that we have all the upgrades, let's consider producing more cavalry archers. Maybe getting a few more production buildings out. Or they're just one at least. Let's go ahead and try to do that. Let's have 3 ranges. And 3 stable. Have our trebuchets begin work on the castle. And all the meanwhile, we should continue producing Tarkans. Let's pick up heavy cavalry archers. Destroy that castle. Our Mets should belong to us. Don't think our unique tech is going to do anything for us right now. 65 villagers is good. Use a few more wood choppers, I suppose. Let's do Elite Tarkin, why not? Probably better to do Paladins, but these Tarkans are okay too. They're already... Nope, that's not even a replacement castle, that's just a replacement market. Out of wood. Well, that's rough. These guys back on wood. Back here. There's our Trebs at. Let's have our Trebs smash the TC. The villagers are just gonna keep trying to produce, build the markets, huh? It's not gonna work for you guys, I promise. Out of gold, let's mine this gold here. You are also out of gold, let's begin mining this gold back here. I think light cavalry is honestly good enough. We'll try to upgrade to Hussar afterwards. But I don't think we need to go super overboard. I think Metz is just about finished. Huns get like faith. We do get faith. It costs a ton of gold, but we do get it. Might be worth picking up, but definitely not a priority over Hussar. Let's get another forward castle going. This way we'll have more area for a staging ground. Idols. There goes Metz. So that's one more objective completed. And all that really remains is to defeat Orleans. Wow, that's a lot of gold back there. No more stone. Let's go here and keep mining. Let's see what we can do with our cavalry archers. Wonder if we're going to be able to bait them out. Let's finish building the castle before we try to trigger them. There they are. should be able to clear them out pretty quickly. They just picked up Cavalier. Mow them down, lads. We got guys in the back looking at farms for some reason. Sure, let's pick up Faith. Continue pouring out some more cavalry archers here. Out of gold again. Ooh, Teal has mining camps over there. Not sure if that means it's unsafe. We should have some captured gold here. That's a trap down, sadly. On stone somewhere. I think cavalry archers and trebs are going to win the day here. Yeah, Orleans halberdiers are going to do a real nasty number on us if we let them into range. Just use cavalry archers and trebs as your main force here. Now they have paladins. It's gonna be extra chunky, sadly. Did I lose my villager? More in this direction. No need to do much else. Hey, our Burgundian allies are actually doing something. Have they just been feeding this castle? Looks like they've just been feeding this castle. Not enough gold, huh? I guess we can keep funneling like cavalry in. Should pick up Hussar once we can. Let's do a market. Hussar costs like 600 gold, I think. Probably should have picked up that before Faith, honestly. Let's grab Hussar. Hussar's online. Got a good amount of HP. Wow, that was an accurate trench shot. There we go. Oh, I'm dropping FPS here. Let's try to keep these guys on the back foot, but Orleans should be done in relatively short order as well. Oh boy. Yeah, look at the score of the Western Roman Empire. They're definitely getting a bunch of units from somewhere. My FPS is really dying right now. I might need to turn my settings down a little bit, actually. Such a powerful rig, unable to handle this at 60 FPS. Whoa, what the heck? You see that? Wow, those units look really, really different. Alright, so we have a new objective here as well, which is to defeat the Roman army. It looks like they've like spread themselves thin. I just saw a couple of blue units, but there must be more somewhere.
Timo. Zulte. Oorhatching.
Oh, there they are. Oh, no. Get out. Oh my goodness gracious. I think this wave of treasure is just about done for. Yeah, any treasure that can make it out should be. Wow, these legionnaires have like a whole new skin and everything. That looks really, really cool. Man, centurions. Wow, this is so cool. It appears that they're here to bail out the city of Orleans. Well, the problem is, if you fight underneath my castle, you're going to find yourself in none too good of a situation here. I'm super low on gold. Oh my goodness gracious. How many of them are there? What a flood of units. I think they're gonna take out my castles. Yeah, I don't have enough. surely they don't keep coming. Because otherwise I don't see how we'd be able to beat the scenario. There must be an end to these units. Should focus down the Centurions while we can. Even their pathfinding starting to get wonky. Still working on this castle down south. Just like that, our population's dropped by like 50. It seems like the flow of units has started to slow down somewhat, which is good for us, not good for them. We're going to lose all of our castles though, except for the one here. Oh man. Yeah, Hussars would probably melt under the pressure here. This castle's still up, amazingly. As is the one that we have over there. Let's fight underneath the castles where we can. Perfect. Cavalry archers is definitely the right choice to go here, though. Look at how much value we're getting by using the hit and run tactics. They haven't even been able to get a swing in. Well, great pathfinding there, but... mimicking history. We run in, shoot a bunch of shots, and then run back out. Okay, that's the Western Roman Empire just defeated. Let's rebuild our trebuchets. We did manage to save 3 of them. But this leaves Orléans. But they should be in a pretty sad state now. There's 2 Orléans gold miners there. Oh, they managed to recover somewhat. How annoying. That monk was only just born and he already died. Now Burgundians, being ever the good ally, sending castle age units into a fight with paladins, monks, and halberdiers. Yes, knights and longswordsmen will totally do the trick. Let's destroy the tower. Send our remaining trebuchets in. And Orléans should give up shortly here as well. We did a really good amount of damage to them before the Romans showed up. once we're rid ourselves of the Romans, well, once we're rid ourselves of the Orleanians, if that's even a word, we will have won the scenario, I think. Faith is really good in campaign because it basically negates the AI monks. The AI is really good at using monks because they always micro them to select the best units convert possible. So I find Faith with its high price tag relatively worth it in these big games. Look at all the relics. Alright, you guys just need to give up now. It's basically over. We destroyed their barracks. Surely if we destroyed their barracks. Can we pick up spies? Let's do so. There's a monk. Wait a sec. That ain't one of ours. Okay, so there's just a few villagers out here. Once we kill those off, this will be over. Come on now, give it up. Give it up. There we are. They're deleting everything. Whew. Started having FPS troubles in the middle of this one. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt the quality of the video too much. But yes. Very good. The Centurion unit and the Legionary unit was a nice touch. I think in the past they used to just be champions and cataphracts. So the fact that they got their own unit skins was really, really cool. I think stat-wise they basically were the same as champions and cataphracts, but still that's really cool that they look different. It reflects the time period a little bit better, and it just looks better overall. There's a stone pile northeast that we didn't take care of. But overall, the Burgundians folded like a wet paper bag. And notice that they're the only ones that are still alive besides us. So they should have taken the opportunity to join the Huns while they could. Let's finish off.
The old priest hung his head as he related what happened next. And I could tell the weight of the memories caused him great sorrow. Attila would stop at nothing until he reached his fiancée Honoria and his goal of ruling the Roman Empire. The ravaging of Gaul was unprecedented. People were tortured, their bodies torn asunder by wild horses, or their bones crushed under the weight of rolling wagons. Their unburied limbs were abandoned on the public roads as prey to dogs. Heads on stakes stretched from Gaul clear back to the Danube River, from whence the Huns had come. They lay siege to Orleans, for Attila had learned much of siegecraft since he had faced the walls of Constantinople. But as the Huns set to their fell task, a great cloud of dust appeared on the horizon. Aetius and the Roman army had come.
Aetius, that's how you pronounce his name. Okay, cool. That's the 4th episode complete. Next time we'll be returning for the 5th episode in the Catalonian fields. Until next time, Clever Fool, signing out.